I don't know how to type a square.
This man said, "Fuck Christmas."
Watching like a cuckold.
Clash action lawsuit.
Welcome to the Bro Show.
There it was.
We did it.
We did it,
Great job,
guys.
Larry.
I know we had a
Back
couple
again.
little starts in the beginning. We hitting some buttons, thought we weren't live. Thanks for those who were here. But we're here. Welcome to the Bro Show.
Yeah, we're back. This is the second one, guys.
Oof. Right? This is a lot of
Everyone-
pressure after the first one.
How's everyone feeling? We're getting close to that, right at that midway point of the season. You know,
Yeah.
things are grooving. Thanksgiving's not for another month, so we might can
We're gonna have
Make
to
it.
squeeze it in there.
make a push here.
You
Yeah.
would squeeze it in, Jeff. Let's just get that out of the way.
Always.
Well, this is the Bro Show. Might as well do our introductions. I'm Old Lake. We got Mosey with us, the commish, Jeff Cat, Shut Up Jeff, and Cade. Oh,
There he is. There he is.
Well, we're all here. This is all things Brolo. I've been
Brologue.
drinking. We did a little pre-drinking just
When's
to give
Brolo
everybody
play?
Brolo. Bro League, we're gonna do some news recaps, analysis, top plays, different things, talk, because you guys are probably real excited to hear us keep talking. I personally like the sound of my own voice. I mean,
I like the sound of your voice as well, like.
All right, so Lake
Oh,
just
man.
talks the entire time while we sit here on screen.
Right.
there was an
I like
OnlyFans that somebody recommended sometime in the last couple weeks.
I believe it involved macaroni and cheese.
I recommended mayonnaise.
We had a OnlyFans on our welcome page since Jump, I believe.
Do we actually have one? No.
No,
Oh.
it's gone now too.
I'm suing the
unfortunate.
Bro League for false advertisement.
Go ahead. You won't get much.
I don't know. The paychecks are pretty nice. Speaking of paychecks, don't forget about Rogue Energy. Use code BroLeague for 10% off.
I got so much money because of this. It's the most.
So we're so rich right now. Like this is just balling out of our minds.
Yeah.
But
Oh man.
yeah, I guess we can probably get moving. Like I said, we like hearing our own voices and we can go all night. But I think there's a little bit of recap. We got to talk about a rule update. I think that came out of a yes, sir.
Our rule guy, if you would like to touch on that new rule there, was a
Who's the rule guy?
Yeah.
technically Jeff is.
That is me. Where
hold
is
on.
that on?
It's under the announcements.
Oh, yes. I
Something
see it
about
now.
pauses and rehosts.
Yes. There's a new rule on that.
We're doing great, Pablo. Thanks.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, for
I remember
everybody.
that.
Well, that's episode 2.
remember.
Thanks
I
everyone for
remember.
tuning in. We'll see y'all next time for episode 3.
No, I remember
Thanks
now.
for showing up. There is a new rule.
It's
Toast
the
rule.
The
hashtag
burnt toast rule.
rule. Yeah, I do remember. I'd already blocked it out of my mind. That's why I
Toast
was
for Atu,
so
right?
Yeah, toast
Yeah.
had a lot of
Hashtag burnt toast, not a stroke rule.
burnt toast. But a lot of reconnects, and we want matches to flow, have a good flow to them. So
Yeah.
they're not changed drastically by any means, but they are changed. It's just literally one sentence is added to the rule. But be sure and check those out at broleague.org. And I believe the rule has changed into if there's any disconnect in the pre-round, Cade, you may refresh my memory on this though, but
Yeah,
that
it
will
says,
count as the actual rehost.
yeah.
Right.
Okay. And each
Even if
team
we're not
still,
rehosting it.
and each team still gets 2 rehosts for the regular season.
We'll pause it and wait for your player to get back, but it will go down as one rehost. If it happens again, that counts as your second rehost. If it happens again, you just continue playing like rules as normal, as if you had no rehosts, and it's a rehost. So
The player
you gotta
still
go.
can rejoin mid round, obviously, but that's just it's just a way to keep it going because everybody, there are not everyone, but we do have a lot of guys that are having to wake up and go to work. So we have these late games during the week. It's trying to get everything going, keep it moving.
A little bit of that, and then we also have production, right? We have to stay on schedule. Every pause kind of makes it rough and it's not to complain by any means. We're just trying to keep things moving, keep the games moving, keep the hype moving, keep the teams engaged. Every time there's a little bit of a rehost, everybody kind of it what is the word?
It affects morale.
Discombobulates. Oh, gotcha. Affects morale is way better.
Yeah, the morale was shaken. The mental.
Not that we would have done anything differently.
No, you guys are
But
garbage.
I was gonna.
Any kind of momentum that you may have been gathering, like a normal team would have,
I was
it
gonna
throws it
chime
out the
in
window. But
that
that wasn't happening in our case.
I was going to
Yes.
chime in that it also helps for those teams that are getting their ass kicked to just go ahead and get it over with. Just get it over with.
Yeah, we would have much rather have been done with that, like with the first 45 minutes.
Yeah,
You were like Jesus
Absolutely.
on the cross as they were stabbing you in the rib cage and putting a rose. What are they? The thorn, crown of roses, or crown of throat.
Crown of roses.
Crown
I
of
think I
throats.
just had a mild stroke, fellas.
No, it's just burnt toast. Don't worry.
Okay, I just think what's a rehost for casters? Because I
Yeah.
need to reconnect.
All right. Well, who wants to go over the recap for our past 2 weeks we've had? Who wants to run us through that?
Woo.
I mean,
sure.
we can take turns. I mean, we didn't really plan this out at all today.
This
Here's
has
what we
had
can
the
do.
least amount of planning.
Someone can go the scores. Crown of Thrones. Hey, that's the new that's the Game of Thrones reboot.
Absolutely. This is actually once they became
reboot.
and gained the crown. It's
Yeah,
what's
I am
next.
Brute.
It's actually the sequel. Oh, Mosey's about to go rainbow on us again.
No,
He's
is it
going
happening
rainbow.
already?
Not rainbow again.
Not
Not yet,
rainbow,
but I'm
you're
looking
very-
forward
Every
to
time
it.
you move, you get closer to it.
You're
Yeah.
on your way. Just don't
Anyway,
move.
going back to week 3 here, I'll go ahead and push us along. We did have Anti-Terrorist Terrorist Club versus Cabbage Assassins. Cabbage Assassins coming out with that win 7-3 without having to go into overtime. Polar's Revenge versus Cosmic Nomads. Polar's Revenge took it 7-5. Green Bastards took 7 over Entry Denial at 2. And finishing up week 3, we had Canis Lupus at 4 and Vividation at 7.
How about Vividation?
Who's that Vividation team?
I don't even know.
I'm going to say it right
have
here.
not heard a word about them.
I'm going to say it right now. I've never heard about them either, but they apparently are pretty good because they're the only undefeated team left in Pro League.
Who is?
I think it's Vividation. I think they're French.
Vividation.
Vividation.
Yeah, Vividation.
Okay.
Well, anybody got anything for week 3 they would like to bring up?
No, I don't
week
even
3 we did.
remember week 3.
I kind of do. The Polar's Revenge Cosmic game was very, very good. Went to OT, just back and forth the whole time.
That game was tense.
It almost went
it
to
did. The score was 7-5.
Yeah,
It was very close. Very tense, though. It was a very hard fought battle.
I thought
back and forth the whole time.
I thought Cosmic was going to get the first dub of the year, but they fell just short. Polar shut the door on them.
Soldier, thank you for the gifted sub. Welcome, Remy Plays.
Hey.
Also,
Only 10 more and you got 69, baby. That's the fun number.
That's it's because it's aesthetically pleasing, with the whole.
It's got good symmetry.
It's just the asymmetry.
There you go.
And there it is. And there it is.
Well,
Elite
No
Soldier.
Thank you,
more for you,
Soldier, for the
Soldier.
10.
You're cut off.
Well, it is
Hey, you're cut off here
September,
for a little
so.
bit.
All right,
I
how
mean,
about that
just
week
think,
4,
only
Cade?
Yeah,
only
it's just-
31 more, and you'll hit triple digits there, Soldier. Jeez.
Yeah.
Anyway, going into week 4, we did have Anti-Terrorist Terrorist Club at a 7 over the Good Boys. Sorry, Good Boys.
Yeah, move on.
That's
With
the
their
rule.
three points.
Yeah,
That
yeah, 3
that one
rounds.
Hey,
did
it
give
wasn't
us
a
the first
shutout.
roll there.
It wasn't a shutout,
It was
right?
It was not. It was not a shutout. It was a 7-3. And to be fair, I remember talking about it during the game. The games actually seemed a lot closer than the score showed to me.
I
Watching
appreciate
them,
that.
there were only maybe 2 rounds that I think were just complete blowouts, but the rest of them I felt like they were pretty close.
Speaking as a
course.
player that was in that match, it felt absolutely way worse than what that was. Bless you, Lake. I know that wasn't on stream, but God
I
bless.
got it. Yeah, well, the motion was.
All right, going into the
Ironically,
next game
someone
we got
dabbed
here.
in the chat as you
I
sneezed.
think that's what it was. It was just an old man dab. Can't get
Dab
my
for
arm up
size.
because my shoulder's bad.
We did have an overtime game with Cabbage Assassins and Green Bastards at an 8-6 going to Cabbage side, giving Green Bastards their first loss for the season. Vivid Dacion with a 7 and Polar's Revenge with their 2. Canis Lupus bringing out their first win with a very strong game against Los Chicos Locos.
That
Giving us
might be
7-5.
game of the year. That might be
Yeah.
match of the year right there.
It
Absolutely.
is a match of the year contender. It was a very good one.
It knocked Los Chicos Locos off their high horse.
Yeah, and undefeated. They were undefeated going into that and got their first loss. Like I said earlier.
Very heavy favorite too.
Yeah. A lot of
I
hype
don't think
behind them.
many people were expecting that.
So I think
No?
that leaves Vividazione at the top of the leaderboard there,
Yep.
sole leader over on the contender, challenger, whichever
They
side.
are in
division
the
they're on.
challenger side,
Yep.
but they're the only
Challenger.
undefeated team left in the entire league. Because
Right.
Green Bastards got
Oh.
their first loss against Cabbage Ass.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
of bye
Cabbage Ass.
weeks, though, Green Bastards are actually they've played
Soldier.
4 games. It's 9-9,
You're
so
gonna
they
tell me
have
to
the
shut
same.
up now. I know it.
They have the
All right, here it
same.
is.
They have the same amount of points on both of them, right? So Green Bastards and Vividation, when you talk about points, are dead on. I mean, Vividation could lose. It hasn't
And
happened
Vividation
yet.
loses it.
You
Uh,
say that,
yeah.
yes, they do have the same amount of points, but I believe Green Bastards
Vividation had a
played
bye.
a match.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vividation had a bye. Green
Yeah,
Bastards
they got a
haven't
match
hit
on
theirs.
them.
So
So, is that
I hear what you're
correct,
saying.
then?
That is correct. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So wait, that should have
Huh?
10 points. I thought.
3-6-9.
No, it was a loss. It wasn't a tie. It was a win, loss, and a tie.
But they lost in overtime.
Soldier would like your attention, Lake.
Ooh.
That's
Yeah,
not
I get that.
calculating correctly.
Yes, soldier.
Correctly.
But what can I do for you, soldier?
Anyway, while Soldier types,
Love you too.
taking a
buddy.
look at our current team standings we got here. Over on the challenger side, we do have Vividation, sole leader and sole team undefeated right now, 3-0.
Who are they?
9 points. I don't know.
Some
They're
team from France.
Who even plays on that team?
Vividation. I think that's Italy. Vividation. I guess it depends on the inflection.
Is that a
Los-
Greek? Is it Greek?
I don't know actually.
Vividation.
Vividation.
Los Chicos Locos here. It's sitting in second place here, 2-1. They've played 3 games. I guess they're tied technically for second with Polar's Revenge, also with 2 wins, but they have played 4 games so far. Following up them would be Canis Lupus with their 1 win, 2 loss, 3 points, and Cosmic Nomads in 5th. Currently, no win, 3 loss, no points. That's the challenger side. Over on the contender side, we do have the Green Bastards with 4 games played, and they're 3-1 currently, sitting at 9 points. Cabbage Ass at second place with 3 games played, 2 wins, 1 loss. Entry Denial, why do they have 5 points?
They got an OT loss. You get a point for an OT loss.
Okay, gotcha. So entry denial sitting right there in third place, missing by 1 point there, 2-1. Anti-Terrorist Terrorist Club 1 win, 2 loss, sitting at 4 points, and the Good Boys at 0-3 currently with 0 points. And that's our
That's a
current
matchup
standings
right
as
there.
far as-
Cosmic Nomads versus the Good Boys. That's
Yeah, we'll see you in the playoffs, baby. I'm just kidding.
and the loser league.
Yeah,
We'll see you in the losers tournament.
Yeah, we got 2 teams still looking for that win. I'm unfortunately, me and Mosey are on one of those teams. And, might quit.
Did you say unfortunately?
Might quit.
That you're thinking about quitting, huh? You know what? Whoever quits mid-season, kind of a loser in my book.
Well, you would know about it. You would know about it. In the inaugural Bro League season, I might just follow in old Lake's footsteps,
Lake, you
I'm a
actually
trendsetter.
missed out on a trophy.
Here's the thing, we've talked about it.
Just
They
do
wouldn't
it.
have got a trophy if
Ryan's
I was playing.
my friend. He gets it. And I'm wearing the shirt.
Who knows?
So-
Who knows?
oh, we got a little hashtag cardboard going on in chat.
Who's that?
I think he was on Vividation.
Oh,
He's from France too?
He's Greek.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I
I
forget.
did have.
Ooh, good thing we're drinking tonight. What's up?
I did have someone message us on our Instagram, and asked
Oh.
if we were on
What is
console
that?
as well.
Save it for the
Okay.
acid casters, Josh.
Oh yeah, we're doing a little new special tonight. We have absolutely no questions in there, but we're
To
gonna
this
get to them.
question. We have one,
Oh, okay.
but we've kind of glossed it already.
Yeah, because I think
Some
at some point we got to talk about
poetry.
like the casters behind the scenes too, because there
We haven't went.
We'll have a section, guys. Don't you worry, Twitch chat. We have a section for that. Hold
But
your
you can
horses,
ask questions now, and we can come back to them if you think
We're
of a
not
question.
going to come
Don't
back.
hold
We're
off.
not going to come back.
Here's the thing: we already pushed people off, and then we never got the question asked.
True.
Don't stop
Hey.
chat.
Tweet it.
Twitter.
Anyway,
Okay.
I
Oh,
don't know what railroad track we've been derailed off of.
They
All
all
of them.
come back to
I
the
don't
same
know.
place, and that's the Bro League, buddy. That's the
All
Bro
of
League.
That is Bro League. I do have on here to take a look at team stats and individual stats. Green Bastards currently sitting at the top of the league with a hefty amount of kills. Granted, they do have, I think, one more game over Cabbage Ass, right? Cabbage Ass has 3, Green Bastards have 4. Yeah. So Green Bastards currently sitting with 165 total kills and 155 deaths. That's pretty solid team wise. They're doing pretty good, keeping that KD positive.
On that note, while they may be leading the league in kills, that is
Don't say
true. How?
Go ahead.
What am I going to say?
Don't worry about it. Go ahead. I apologize
They
for
have.
interrupting.
They've had
That's my bad.
significantly more rounds played than some other teams in the top kills.
Yeah, because
Look.
if we're working down this list and we're gonna get there, and I'm just gonna jump ahead because I have no patience. Vividation right now is 130 kills and 97 deaths. I mean, I think that's the highest KD in the league for a team.
Appreciate that.
Probably
folks.
right.
I got the joke as well. I appreciate that. You're correct. You're correct on
Wow.
both accounts.
Wow. This here we are
guy.
we're trying to do nice things here. Get on to chat. Show our faces. You know, we're
I mean,
vulnerable right now.
We're beating around the bush here, but I think we can all agree right now that Vividation they're kind of they're top tier
Agreed.
right now. They've
Agreed.
put on a
It all
show.
depends. It all depends
Who?
on Paladin so far, in my
Well,
opinion.
Because
speaking
that's
that
kind of what
guy,
we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk
he's
about it.
leading-
We're
If
gonna
you
talk
look at
about it?
if you're looking at broleague.org and sort by top kills in the league for the season, who's at the top of that mountain right now? That's Paladin.
Phantom 24?
Yeah, 51
Oh, shoot.
kills.
Sorry, I couldn't see the
and
guy at the top.
22 deaths.
Yeah, that
Mount
KD
51 kills.
is nutty.
Paladin's KD ratio currently, in case anyone can't do quick math and isn't on the Bro League website, that's a 2.32 KD.
What's
Yeah.
his headshot percentage?
mass.
Just so we're clear.
Headshot percentage is 64.71%.
That's insane.
Top of the league.
That is
fairly
almost
certain
passing.
if you take into account like a kill minimum, he's got to be up there. Like Paladin has been going off. I've been saying it from the start of the season. Get that man back on the Microsoft Surface tablet. Get him back on there.
That's
He's
right.
no good for this.
He was garbage.
I know.
What but you got to think about it.
Whoa.
No, he was like a runner running around with 10-pound weights on each of his legs and 10-pound weights on his arms. And he's like off the surface. And now he's like,
Hold on.
oh man, I'm super.
Hold on.
Now this guy's got a freaking beast.
Hold on, Mosey's got to say.
The
Go ahead.
first like few games, he was doing about this, not quite 18, 19 numbers, but he was still doing heavy numbers on kills.
Yeah, so are you, buddy. Where's that?
Well,
What happened?
Jeff,
I think the league got a little better.
I suck. Okay.
And you stayed right there.
Look at his camera. You can tell where the kills have gone.
Yeah.
They just it's all because of lag.
Gone into the abyss of ping and bit rate.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's his internet. That's what it is, right?
He's got better internet. He's playing on the servers.
Well, hold on. Let's get back
Definitely-
though, because Paladin, we can't give him all the
definitely
attention,
frustrating.
right? We can't give Paladin all the
Phantom has
attention
been fragging out of his mind for Cabbage, and they're
from day one.
yeah, they're right there. He popped off with a 19 kill round to kick off the season, and they're right there in second place, right behind Green Bastards. So Phantom's bringing it light with Canis Lupus.
He's been consistent. He's been
huge
consistent.
game.
Yeah, he did have a huge
against Los
game,
Chicos.
but he's been
And
consistent.
Very consistent. He's getting double frags. Dirks with GB, and then Pablo with GB. Right there at 4 and 5. And GB's their kill spread is so just like Rybo
Spread?
lately. It's so evenly spread. It's like PB and J, baby.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Like it's just like perfect ratios of kills. Like we'll talk about Rybo a little later, and I think we're actually going to be able to talk with him. So stay tuned for that.
Spoilers!
I am just giving little pieces of candy for the Twitch chat. Make them hang around.
Pieces of candy.
Little pieces of candy.
Invitation.
Lividation in the pieces of candy.
Yeah, but Rybo's been coming to his own, man. If he keeps this trend he's doing right now in these last 2 weeks, look for him in the top 5 next podcast.
Yeah, did something change? Because he's been playing better.
More or less weed? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
But
it's one of the two.
We'll have to ask.
I'm gonna go with more. We'll have to ask him when the time comes.
Oh yeah,
but I
we'll
think
have to ask him.
I think he's found a way to actually increase his.
Oh my God! You know what it is?
What's that?
Football season.
Oh,
He's in a better mood.
think it's more-
no, all of
he's
his teams have
not.
lost.
No,
Every one of
he's
his
not.
they're not good.
I think
not
it's
in a
more
better
weed, less alcohol.
That might be
Maybe.
it.
That could be it.
We'll
ask
yeah.
him.
There's
We'll ask
only
him.
one way to do this.
All right. So this is. Are we there now? Are we at that moment?
We're at the Ask the Casters currently.
Oh my god.
We're still getting some stuff in.
So people, everyone who is in Twitch chat, have a question that you would like to ask the casters and have us answer, and it's not a dumb
Yeah.
question.
I'll
Go
answer
ahead
dumb
and toss
questions.
it in
I don't
the.
even care.
Okay,
All right,
Lake,
so
will answer them.
With that point you made there, Cade, we're probably gonna skip the first one.
What was the
What's
first
your
one? Where are
favorite
you
color?
seeing this?
Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?
I would.
Where are
I
you
don't
seeing this
know.
on the Twitters?
No, this
No,
is on
this one's in Discord.
Okay,
Discord, we have a
okay.
channel. We have a chat channel in Discord currently that is called Ask the Casters. If you have a question you would like to ask the
Oh, wow.
casters,
We do have a couple
Ask the
tweets,
question.
or one tweet that came in, which we kind of
That's
touched
just
on
me.
it already.
How about them Bills?
Coming in from Mr. Wolf J, who says, "What are your thoughts on the match Canis Lupus played against Los Chicos Locos?"
I feel like we haven't given it enough justice, to be honest, but
Right.
it was I think it was Mythic Light. There was another. Wolf J had like 3 entry frags that were huge on swinging rounds.
Were they on Clash?
No, he
Were they
didn't
with
run
Clash?
Clash at
Clash
all.
was banned. Clash was banned.
They
It was
banned
smart move.
Clash.
Smart move.
Yeah.
Was it though? Because
Well, think about it.
They lost.
They pushed him off of it, and it made him play better.
Yeah, but that's not a smart move.
I mean,
I mean,
had at least 3 entry frags. I'm
But if-
pretty confident.
If you
in
think
saying
about it,
that.
it's the long con. He shows Clash first couple of matches, they ban him, and then he really gets to show his light.
Yeah, true. Speaking of light
Exactly.
popped off. Good job, Blake. I appreciate that.
You're
Blake
welcome.
had a hell of a game. I don't remember. I don't have the stats in front of me right now, but he had at least 15. And then Mythic had just 2 or 3 rounds that he just completely took over, flipped the script on Los Chicos. And we're praising Canis Lupus for the win, obviously, yes. However, it was a very close game. It was very lopsided at first, but when it flipped to defense, Los Chicos kind of got the rebound. They forced it to 7-5, but man, it was just a really good match, start to finish, and I'm pretty sure like that was another match that we got to call.
Yeah.
We just or no, that was actually me and Cade. I'm mistaken. Me and you called the
Oh,
Green
yeah, no, it
Bastards
wasn't me.
match.
Yes, that was also good. Which is going to be. I was reading things and not even listening to you, and I just believed whatever you said at that moment.
Yeah, it's fine.
But
No one listens to me anyway. That's why I have an emote.
I agree with that. So, are we? Is that the first Twitter question? Do we have any more on off of Twitter? Or?
That was basically the only one on Twitter as of right now.
Okay. Well, let's move to Discord because right now the first one's what's your favorite color? I'm gonna go blue.
Hey, that's mine too. Blue. Well, you would know it by my emote, but I didn't make my emote.
Right. It's true. Are we not going with Kate or Mosey?
What?
Favorite color.
What's your favorite color?
Favorite color.
Purple.
Oh, do we have 2 blues and 2 purples?
I think
I'm a
so.
purple, actually.
Wow, that's crazy. And you know what?
Purple.
We're lined up right here.
Hardcore
Jeff, you
purple.
down here.
I'm hardcore purple.
All right. What's the favorite kill you saw Mr. Wolf J get?
Oh man, probably the one where he panicked and tried to shoot the Cade trap, Cade claw after he got the kill.
That's not his kill. He died to that. He died during
No,
that.
he got a double kill.
No, he
and
got a
then-
kill before he tried to shoot the Cade claw.
Okay, before. Okay.
Yeah, I think it was a double kill, and then he like zoned out looking for the Kaid claw even after they had planted, and he was like looking up at it and like finally found it, shot it, and then got killed.
Of the recent weeks, that might be my favorite one. Honestly,
Yeah.
It made me laugh a lot, especially doing the highlights. Which is if you'll watch the highlight videos, I zoom in on his double kill, just as it zooms in on him zooming like ACOGing the Kaid trap. And
If you haven't watched the
magical.
highlight videos that Jeff is doing, I highly recommend. They are fantastic highlight videos.
It's magical.
Give them a look.
All right, what's next?
His skill has improved greatly since
Oh,
he
yeah.
started making those.
Left-handed or right-handed?
Wow, y'all said
Right.
that at the same time, Jinx.
Yeah,
I'm a
I'm
righty.
right-handed. I'm a righty.
Right-handed,
Right-handed.
which it looks to your left on your screen more than likely.
But it's okay. Yeah.
But
Don't worry
it is
about
our
it.
right hand.
All right. Clash or Clash?
Moving on.
Neither. Ban both. Best breakfast food.
Biscuits and gravy.
Ooh, yeah.
That's,
Yeah. I love some biscuits and gravy. But
I'm a
If I can
bacon and
get
eggs
some, like,
guy.
Yeah, but
If
you
I
can
can
have
get
that with
some,
biscuits and gravy. You can have everything. You can have a country fried steak with biscuits and gravy.
But they want to be so specific, though.
I want crunchy bacon where like half of it's like carbon black. Like just crunchy bacon.
Fascinating.
Okay. All right.
That's fascinating.
So
Really-
his opinion on breakfast is invalid from this point forward.
You've lost all credibility in me as a human being.
I usually don't drink or eat breakfast, so that's fine.
Okay. All right.
Wow. This guy is dead to me.
Well,
Mosey, what
That was a
say
good
you on
run.
the breakfast front?
Oh,
Honestly, I love a good meaty.
Oof. Mm. I heard a good
All right,
meaty
good
sauce.
job there, Mosey.
I
Love
heard
hearing
something he likes good and meaty.
Uh,
Maybe salty? Does he like something salty?
I love good meat.
Yeah, look.
Huevos rancheros are very
This-
good.
His
and I
upload speed is
highly
really
agree.
making for some good highlight videos on this. Like, I like a good meat.
I don't understand it.
Didn't even hear me.
No, not
No.
at all.
You're lagging pretty bad there. Okay.
Omelet. Good meaty omelet.
Good meaty omelet.
Okay, good meaty
Got
omelet.
it.
Got it. Got it. Whew.
I
Anyways.
like good meat.
What? Oh, he's gone. So, what's been the most hype?
Ooh.
The most hype moment? I can tell you. I know which one was the most hype for me. It was.
Blake.
There's been a couple of them, but
Crab's ace.
no, I disagree.
Crab's ace is good.
It was
man,
good.
Crab's ace, getting that ace to start
He
with.
only had 5
was
kills that
just-
entire. He only had 5 kills that entire
Yeah.
match. That was amazing.
That is the only ace their team has as well.
Yeah,
is
but
that one.
He only had 5 kills. He ended all rounds with 5 kills. I don't know. He may have had
I
a
love
couple
it.
more, but
I love
mine was the Rybo swoop and poop. That one caught us. Oh, it was so I got to give Rybo 2 heads up on this one because there was a swoop and poop, and then also the C4 that just both of those completely caught us off guard. Neither of them expected, and each one of those got me like we had to go back and watch the clips on both of them to see how it happened.
Yeah. And I think I don't know if we shared it, but we did go back and get the clip of the C4 last week.
Mhm.
And it was just to even attempt that is
Right.
insane.
He's throwing it through a hatch up in the ground, and we were nothing. I mean, he pulls a double kill off that.
Yeah, that's just insane. But I don't know. My most hype moment, Scoop and Poop is definitely up there because that was just insane.
Yeah.
But I think it had to be that OT match we just called.
Yeah.
Uh,
So if you're talking about length of hype, that whole entire match was awesome.
okay,
I mean,
okay. Well,
I-
I could be talking about. So I need to pick a specific moment.
You could do whatever you want. This is our fucking show.
I don't know, man. The Scoop and Poop was it was up there. It could have been the C4. I mean, I hate to show favoritism to Rybo, but
And there's no favoritism. I mean, that was a critical play. We've had
they're
and,
just
let's make it clear. There has been a lot of people's popping off. They've been hitting those headshots, getting those early pre-fires. I mean, you can see people dipping and weaving like that GIF and playing out of their mind. But the parts that get us exactly, you're coming around the corner checking, and people obviously with foot pedals, you know,
Yeah,
like
pedals.
okay, checking, okay, we're
Yeah.
gonna check over here, but. It's the moments that were hyped, the unexpected moments for me that it was like, okay, we're moving cams, we're checking. You kind of get a
So-
feel for
like, could we
Yeah.
classify this as maybe the loudest sex noise you've made on cast?
so okay. If people haven't noticed yet, and I've been made fun of it, I tend to make sex noises. Well, okay, perceived ones. The real ones are like, oh, I'm sorry. So
Oh yeah. I don't know, man. The Scoop and Poop's hard to beat because it was
Yeah.
just so out of absolutely nowhere. But I don't know. Like, there's been some nutty shots that I couldn't even tell you who made them. But
yeah,
those are pretty hype. Just when you see a pixel peak, I think Light had
Yeah.
a lot of them against Los Chicos, and we saw the receiving end of it, but we unfortunately weren't on Light for a lot of them. There's just so many. Mythic made a really good hype play hiding behind the main stairs on Villa last week. And he got a 3-piece off of it.
right.
So there's just so many, man.
Yeah, there's been a
So
lot of
many.
good plays, but the ones that really got me were the ones that were completely unexpected. I mean, that was
Yeah. What about
Those
you,
are the
Kane?
fun.
Do you have any?
What my favorite moment?
Yeah, it's most hype
It's-
moment
it-
you've had.
It's the Crab's ace.
Oh yeah, you said that. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
dude,
Yeah,
Oh, we forgot.
Crab's ace.
We're new here. All right, we can move on. How about them Cowboys? Or I'm
What
sorry,
about
how
this
them?
one?
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah, I don't know that we'll be able to get to all of these tonight.
Yeah, let's start picking through these, being a little more.
All right,
a little
what's
more
the average
picky.
elephant's penis size?
Yes, that's the what we.
That's
One
the
point
exact-
8 meters. It's actually taller than the average male.
Are you joking?
I had to Google it. I'm not gonna lie. I said there's
you
no stupid
Googled that
questions.
as soon as you saw it.
I 100% had to be ready for every question, stupid or not. This is what they're here for.
What is the current meta in the competitive scene? Anybody know?
Oh gosh.
I don't watch enough
Uh,
like pro league to know.
Yeah.
This is
I
the only
really
pro league I
don't.
watch.
We do have some people in the league that probably could answer that question, but yeah.
If anyone has an answer for it, toss it in chat. We'll read it out. But I don't think we know.
I don't know. They pretty much are kind of straight across the board, are they not? It's in the pro league. It's more of a utility game than a frag out game. It's like hey, on defense we need to bring as much as we can possible to get rid of any gadget they have. So a lot of that. I don't know. We've yet to really kind of see how pros use the new mute rework, huh? This
No,
is so
I don't
fresh.
think. Yeah, I don't think we have.
I haven't watched any recently.
I mean, it's pretty recent. So his rework is pretty. It's very new. So
Am I not wrong though to think that Polo was using Ace for a hard breach on the top of the wall in
yeah,
Cash
you
or
were
CCTV?
absolutely that did
because of that
happen.
mute rework?
Yeah, he
So
was
that's a
able to
pretty
blow the
good quick
top
adaptation.
corner. Yeah, and that was a good job by GB on that. Play. It was actually Thermite. He's correcting us.
Oh,
there,
was it?
But
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
yeah,
He always plays Ace.
It looks like he's giving away the team secrets there. Pablo is upset that he shared that information.
Shut up, Polo. Is that a new one?
But
Are we gonna take a little
in
tension off you?
theory, I think you could probably do the same with Ace if you throw it low or high enough and just
Yep.
let it work up. If
Yeah,
you go
but
upside down.
it won't. It's not gonna work up, but it won't drop down once
Well,
it
I'm
hits.
pretty sure if we remember how the wall was blown in their match, he put it in the top left and
He
it
did.
still blew the entire wall. So
It blows a hole up towards the top. I don't think it blows the entire wall.
I think the wall was
Because
gone.
I've done it.
oh, that's true. Pablo says you
I've
can
done
use fuse in the top corner and get rid of it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Impressive.
All right. What are
Yeah,
y'all's
that-
early playoff picture predictions?
Which one?
Well, I don't mean to
for
skip
Broly?
midnights, but we
Yeah.
don't have a play of the week. I don't want to skip it, but we don't have a play of the week. But it's a really good idea. We should start releasing a play of the week. We should get together
well,
and
we kind of did that first cast or first.
well, we don't have to
broadcast,
do it
first show,
here.
whatever the
We
hell
should
it
just
is.
do it at the end of a 2-week thing and be like, here's the play of the week, right? Or every week we just put, hey, we all talked about it. And we think this is the play of the week. I don't know.
You know
I
what
just,
would really help out with that?
Or,
With
hey,
anybody watching.
What if anyone wants to vote for it?
ooh, do
post
we
your-
do a vote?
Post your favorite clip of the Bro League matches on Twitch, and the most viewed clip
I
of
agree.
that week will be play of the week.
Yeah.
Hey,
Clip it. Make more
It's
clips.
on you
Make clips for us.
guys.
Yeah.
All right,
Shit.
sorry, didn't mean to.
No, I'm just kidding.
No,
I
you're
don't
good.
know,
That was the
most
reason I
views-
skipped over it because we don't have any clips.
Right, but
we
it's
might
a
would
good
have
idea.
to do a Discord vote over a most viewed, because couldn't you technically just keep watching it?
Watch it.
Why would anybody in this league cheat the system? This is the most honest league ever.
Early playoff predictions. Ooh.
Wait, good subject change.
Yeah, I'm done with it. Let's see. Not.
Vividation,
Yeah, Vividation, obviously. Green Bastards,
obviously. Yep.
I think Cabbage is going to make their
Yep.
way in. How many are we taking again? Three for each side?
3 from each, I think. Yeah.
For each. Oh, man. I can give you the top 2 seeds. It's going to be Los Chicos, Vividation,
Yep.
Cabbage Ass, and Green Bastards.
I think Puller's Revenge will make it there. I think they'll make it.
Making the call, huh?
I'm gonna go with early wild guess. Don't let me down. If I were to take a underdog story, Puller's Revenge would be it.
I would love that to happen, honestly.
I can see the third spot in either side going to multiple different teams.
I can tell you who's on the
Way
outside
to be
looking
vague
in
about
right
that,
now.
Cade. Just don't go ahead and commit to anything. Yeah, I can
Who's
see
that?
the third spot
Who's that?
going to any team out
The
there.
outside looking in right now is the good boys. 100%.
Well, we haven't seen everyone play each other yet, so I
Hey.
want to wait until we get past the halfway mark, and then
In
I
defending my case.
It's only one game.
Defending my case against the good boys. We've had a different team composition for the first 3 matches we've played. So, am I going to quit? Maybe. Has it been difficult? 100%. So, you know, I
Have
don't
we
know.
played a 4v5? Yes.
100%. Thank you. Whatever storm that was, it came out of absolutely nowhere.
Why are you guys
But-
so biased about your own team?
I'm not biased. We just
I'm
haven't
just
had
saying.
any. We've literally played 3 games.
Listen,
and we've
it's
had
not even
3 different
fair
team
that you
compositions.
guys are both casters and you're like, hey, listen, this is why we're not doing well, and nobody else gets to speak on their own behalf. I need you to come in these without your conscious bias. You need
I
to
just
drop
said
those
I
at the
would
door.
quit. I'm
look.
terrible. I'm
Stop
part of the problem.
saying what you would do and start standing up and doing things, Jeff.
All right,
I will
on to the
quit
next
right
question
now on
here.
this podcast.
We are not listening to Jeff quit his team on the podcast. Next question from Chaxter.
Gonna do it
If you
live
could
here.
swap 2 teams between
kidding.
divisions in Bro League, which would they be?
What was it?
If you could switch a team from each division and swap them to the other division, who would it be?
Oh God.
I got nothing.
Go ahead and put GB in there with switch Cosmic over to ours contender and put GB in Challenger.
No,
I like the
think it's a
divisions
good
where they are
spread.
now. Certainly,
Yeah, I think it's a good spread. If you take a look at everybody and the point spread between all the teams, I don't know if it gets any better. We've seen a lot of overtime matches, right? Which means we've had
Yeah.
some good close matches. We've had has there been a complete blowout 7-0?
nope.
I don't think there has.
There hasn't been a 7-0, but I think there's been a 7-2.
Which
That might
which
be
is
it.
fine.
Lowest
Which is
the
fine.
only we've got.
Yeah.
Was there
That's-
a 7-1?
I don't
No
think
7
I don't
ones.
think so.
No 7
Only 7
ones.
twos.
It's we're not even at the halfway point, and it's been
Cosmic Nomads were beat 7-1 by Los Chicos.
okay.
Okay.
That was early though, right?
Ah.
Yeah.
And Los Chicos has proved themselves
That
to
was
be
that
not
was
God.
week 1.
Yeah.
Unlike
the
Vivid
team
Asia.
has changed.
Either way, we're not even at the halfway point of this season, and we've had so many matches that have been like just insanely close matches. We've had what
Yeah.
5 OT matches already? We didn't
Right.
have an OT match all of season 1. I don't
No.
like, maybe
Yeah.
Well, we had it, but you were talking the whole season, right?
I
We've
don't
had
think we
5
had a
already.
Did we have an OT until it wasn't until the major? I thought last season.
Oh no. Well, because we didn't have OTs, but we had tie games, right? Because we didn't have OTs.
Well, yeah, we
Oh,
had
So we had a
ties,
ton
yeah.
of tie games
but it
that
was
would
late
have
in
been
the
OT.
season. It
that
was
wins
late.
It
were
would have
Masters
been
of
OT.
Time.
That was me and
Yeah.
you. Like I remember, it was Coastline.
Like how I used that to my advantage, kind of unknowingly. We didn't even have OTs last season.
But
But
the OT
we did.
we
It
did
would
have
have
in the
been
major
OT.
Yeah.
was very good.
All right.
All right.
We got to keep moving. Will we be seeing a season 3? That's up to you guys,
100%.
right?
I think we're
Absolutely.
absolutely going to have one.
I mean,
Is it going to get bigger though?
The growth
It
that we've
has to get
had,
bigger.
it's with the growth, the league has changed every season, and it's definitely going to change again next season. With so many people being here now, I don't know that it will be yet.
We are talking about,
probably-
just so everybody knows, we are all kind of having a discussion about season 3, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're never. How many days go by that we don't talk about Bro League?
None. None
I
at
don't
all.
think there's
Never.
any.
We're
There's
always
none
doing
ever.
something with Bro
There's-
League.
There's always something. But yeah, I think so. I think all of us are in. We're committed. I mean, we honestly, guys, we're not making money on this. This is we're just having a great time. We've increased our caster count this year. We've had to with 10 teams versus last year's. What do we have? Or I'm sorry, did I say 10 teams? Yeah, 10 teams.
Mhm.
Yeah, we
I'm
have 10
drinking.
teams this year.
And last year, how many we have? 6, 8?
6.
Okay. I've been drinking a lot. So
Does
when we
this
come
work
from
when I
that,
do this?
Yeah, yes,
Yes.
it does.
All right, great. Because I have
Have
to go
you
use the
been
restroom.
drinking a lot too, Jeff?
I have to go use the restroom. I'll be right back.
I go to the bathroom.
That's some. You should have done that before we went on the road, Jeff.
Pablo, thanks for the gifted subs there. Much appreciated.
Oh man, Pablo over here. I think
just
what
as
he's
a
doing
reminder-
is, I just gonna point it out. There's a question down there that talks about Pablo,
Uh-oh.
and he might be trying to stray us from that. I mean, we can move on, but it's agree or disagree. Kitty cats use foot pedals.
Kitty cats?
Pussies, sorry.
Oh. Yeah. No.
No,
I love the idea of foot pedals, personally.
Yeah.
I think if you can go in there and use foot pedals to lean back and forth, fuck it. Go
As
for it.
one that has officially tried it now, I did get some out of curiosity. It's dangerous, and
How'd it go?
I don't like if you can get used to it, I don't see why you would not. I mean, it's definitely has potential to be very strong in the peaking leaning game.
Oh yeah, which is a game I can't play. All right.
I mean,
Oh.
how do you have enough fingers to do it without it?
Are we going too long? Is this something that's
No.
I'm back.
All right. Cardboard return.
No. What operator would you completely remove from the game?
Oh my god. I mean,
What would it be?
can we go ahead and say it?
I
Capkin?
missed it. What was it?
Yeah, that's that. Well, if Jeff would say something, maybe.
I mean, he
I
does-
take shields out regardless, no matter what.
look. I'm just saying, Capcan. Let's discuss it. If we're gonna get into it, let's get into it. Capcan.
Why are you so angry?
Capcan's killed me too many times. Like he's killed me
Yeah,
entirely too many
I've
times.
been there. I've seen it.
But here we go. Capcan. People use him and get kills. They don't have to shoot anybody. They just get free kills because,
It's my kind of game.
yeah, I mean, it's great. But, cowards use him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kill me with your gun. Kill me with your gun.
I mean, they
All right.
might even do that.
You could see how easily it was to do so last week. I
Like, who
died
you
every
getting rid of?
round.
What operator?
I don't know. It's tough because you've got your hard breaches, right? And I feel like there's a shortage of hard breaches, so I wouldn't get rid of any of those. I mean, yeah, I'm with Mosey on the shield characters. I'd get rid of all shields,
All of them.
including
All of them.
Osa, even including the new one.
Osa's not all that bad. Like,
No, but it's still a
I-
shield character. Get rid of it.
If you have an impact, you just literally throw an impact and shoot.
But
wherever
everybody
you-
thing.
knows I hit
Here's
my
my
own
thing.
teammates with impacts. Like,
Here's what I think they should do if they're gonna. Well, obviously they're leaving shields. They should add a glass similar to Blackbeard
oh,
to the shield, right?
sorry, I'm agree
And-
with that, but I figured out who I want to get rid of.
And
Blackbeard.
it should break
No,
if
I don't
you
even care
shoot
about
it
him.
enough. So it may be a small window, but that gives you an opportunity to combat someone sitting behind the shield versus, oh, I'm just gonna sit behind this fucking metal wall and not worry about shit. But
I'm going
That's
with
just
Cav. I'm going with Cav.
Ooh.
To be
Cav is
fair,
a good one.
anyone who has sat behind an Osa shield and tried to pop up and shoot me in the past week and a half, I've killed them easily. I just aim
Fair
right
enough.
up above where they're at, and then as soon as I see them move, I just shoot and they die. They don't even get a chance to shoot. Works 70% of the time. Works every time.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Who you getting rid of?
I mean that was
That was his shields in general.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. Shields, gotcha.
All right.
All right.
Do we get into
Oh, man.
interviews now, or do we
Kind of. I
keep
just
doing
want to.
it?
I want to make sure. Let's get it as much as we can go. We can start answering a
Okay.
little quicker. Bro League Dream Team. I think I could say top 5, but it's not about chemistry. It's a lot of it is about chemistry. The top 5 are all fraggers, right? Doesn't mean they play well as a team. You need a good support. So I couldn't say. You asked me that, I'd say ask me that in week 6. I'll be able to tell you. It's still early.
Ask me before the major starts. It's too early to tell because there's going to be a lot of teams that look strong, but may not necessarily have a kill hungry player on the team. But you could play with them and be like, man, I want that person on my team day in, day out because they do so much on the role playing side. Like, there's so much to this game.
Yeah.
That you just don't want top frags.
How did Baby Merchant get to be so cute? Send a picture of Baby Merchant and I'll answer that question.
Kim.
Put it up on stream.
What's that?
We'll put it up on stream.
Yeah, we'll put it on stream. I don't care if you wanna put them out there. We'll let everybody judge.
We'll figure it out.
Rocket League, that was on somebody else. That didn't go. It was kind of fell apart. No, didn't stick.
Mac, if you have the time and the
okay, that's a DM.
DM
Moving
me.
on.
All right. How does one go about making or adding team for Bro League for season 3? Stay tuned. Season 3 hasn't been determined how we're making teams or adding teams. It's in the air. I don't want to say yes or no.
I would assume, just off of how this season has gone, we will probably do something similar to the way this season was put together. Some sort of draft.
Yeah, we'll
Some
figure
sort
it
of
out.
draft.
Yeah,
we're not even halfway yet.
No, we don't know yet. Leave it up in the air because we're going to talk about it and we're going to argue about it. There's going to be a lot of fighting.
MacD asking about Rocket League, which is officially dead. So
did you just show up?
We covered that.
Is this thing on? Can you hear me?
Didn't stick were my exact words.
He was over there moderating the questions channel is what he was doing the whole time.
I was deleting.
I was watching him come and go. But I think we're done. I think we're done with hashtag Ask the Casters. That was good. Actually, that was good turnout.
It went way better than I thought it would go.
Yeah.
So now, our first week. What is this? Week 4?
Week 4.
Week 5? Week 4?
We're moving into week 5, right?
I think so.
Yes.
I think so.
We have someone ready.
How does this work? We don't know.
I think they're going to get into
ready.
Discord.
I'm ready. I got it if you're ready. All right.
So should we introduce him before he gets in first?
Let me give him a heads up while you introduce.
I don't know.
Am I doing it? I think it's
Mythic?
Raw?
Mythic.
We just call him Mythic.
Mythic Raw.
Mythic Raw. Monday night.
Polo, that's a
ready?
dumb question.
Yeah. Polo always has dumb questions, though. Moving on.
All right.
Yeah, we're ready.
Mythic in here. What's going on, sir? How are you doing tonight?
I am doing wonderful. Thank you for the lovely introduction.
Anytime.
We do what we can.
All right. So are we just going to kind of rapid fire these questions at him?
Do we have questions for him?
I have one.
Get it.
I have one.
Ask the question.
On the Villa match, the lovely Los Chicos first lost, huge Canis Lupus win.
Right.
Was your plan that one round? And you know the round I'm talking about, I think, when I get into it. Did you make the idea up in your mind, I'm going to hide behind these stairs? Or was that a call out and you're like, okay, well, they're going to be pushing this hallway. Let me get over here. Because we didn't see it all come to fruition. But you got a 3K right off of those stairs, like instantly.
It was a bit of a shot in the dark, really. I had seen the enemy team wasn't making a push. I believe that's the east side of the map. And they hadn't really made much of a push that way. And so I thought that if I could get into a really powerful position, I might be able to hold for a really strategic cleanup method. And so something that I've seen a lot that's done in Pro League a good deal is that they'll have somebody in the reserves who doesn't really make much of an issue for the entire round, but then at the last second, they strike a really decisive attack and they can make a really big difference at the round. So it worked out.
Well, yeah, it definitely worked out. I mean, that 3K pretty much sealed the deal for you guys in that round in particular. You may have had the mindset of a cleanup job, but then you came in and just basically wiped the floor clean of Los Chicos. You had a
Right.
3K, and no one really helped you peak. I think you had someone maybe from was that library maybe peek their head out a little bit, but you pretty much took that fight on and came through.
Yeah, did what I could.
That was my question because I was curious as to what made. I've literally never seen anyone just play behind the stairs like that. So
Yeah, it's a bit precarious because if somebody pushes that door, you're dead.
yeah,
It worked
Right.
out.
So, would you say? I know it's week 4, getting into about to get into the second half of the season. Um, would you say the team's kind of clicking, finally coming together, or
I would
um,
say we now seriously have a chance to take even the best teams that we can see. We just took out Los Chicos Locos. They were considered one of
yeah,
the best teams in the league, and we pretty much showed them up. We had a little bit of a flutter in as it went to their side for defense, but we cleaned it up and we took them home. And I think that that just shows our capabilities. We can take some of these top teams and really show them what we've got. And so we had some difficulties in the very beginning. We had a brand new team, no coordination, and we didn't get a lot of practice to begin for that first match. Then the second match, we had only 60% of our original roster and 2 brand new people that we had to try to click with. But then
right?
once we had our coordinated team set up, we got some practice in, we showed one of the best teams in the league what we've got. So I think we've got a good chance.
And there's a little speculation going into that though, just because of I think y'all did have a sub, no?
We did have a sub, and there were a few questions that I got about that.
Here's
However,
the thing.
I was
Here's
waiting
the
for it,
thing on the
Jeff. I was
sub.
waiting for you.
Here's the thing on the sub. There were some questions about the sub. However, the sub was equally ranked as the person that played that he took the part. Vasquel, I believe.
exactly.
Same exact rank, same exact everything.
As
recent
we
rank.
do, as we try our best to do.
And
Anytime we bring a sub in,
here's the other thing. My point was 2 points, but I forgot to mention that.
my 2
So addicted.
Spectos had a really hot start,
Mm-hmm.
but he kind of tailed off. Like he had 7
And
kills the whole match. It was a
yes.
lot at first. I will give him that. The dude popped off, went out of his mind, but he kind of, he tailed off. And there's,
And I believe that the majority of his kills, I think 6 of them were for the first 3 or 4
Yeah.
rounds, I believe.
and we've
And
all,
if you look at it, those were the ones we stomped. And so after that were the
Yeah.
ones where we really struggled, and he didn't get as many. So
yeah, there was, we've all had the match, the round of a siege match where we just inexplicably get a 4K.
right.
And we're like, I don't know how this happened. Everybody just lined up. I mean, it happens. It's a thing
Not
that
all of
happens
us,
in
Jeff.
Siege. Just hadn't played enough. But it does happen. And I mean, that's the thing about that round with you guys against Los Chicos is like, while you and Light were at the top, Light was very consistent. He'd get his 2 to 3 per round.
right.
You would have a round where you'd get 3 or 4. And then, Spectos carried you guys in the first 2 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a match of who's gonna make the play. And Canis Lupus made enough plays, more so than Los Chicos that day. And
Well,
Los Chicos. Go ahead.
I will say it should have been over sooner. Honestly, it shouldn't.
Right.
There were a couple of rounds where y'all definitely got the upper hand and should have took the round, and just a couple little unfortunate things where y'all didn't watch a certain angle or this or that. But I mean, regardless, y'all got it.
Yeah, win's a win. Any way you cut it.
Yep. It was
I mean,
great to watch.
That week 4 gave us so many big wins. It gave us a win with Canis Lupus over the undefeated Los Chicos, and
Yep.
then here in
Which
a
we
few,
didn't think
we'll
was going
talk-
to happen for a while.
No, I mean no. Canis Lupus is they're putting themselves in the talks now. They just knocked off Los Chicos. Everyone was like, "Oh my God, Los Chicos! They have so many guns on that team." But here we are.
And I know we put some stats together. So while you're on here, Mythic, let's talk about it, right? Somebody
Sure.
said We've got you at 73.33% headshot. 30
What?
kills. Yeah, right? So
That's nutty.
30 kills, 23 deaths, 10 assists, and 3 entry kills. Like those are some crazy stats.
That's on the season.
That's on the season.
So okay, let's put that in perspective. He's had
Yep.
30 kills on the season, and he's had 22 of those kills in the last 2 weeks.
Right.
So
And is it coincidental that he's got 22 headshots?
22 all of his kills
In the last 2
Yeah.
weeks are probably headshots. Probably not. We could actually
we're
see
jumping
that
to
17 of
conclusions
them. 17 of them
You
were
know what?
actually.
I know what it was. He was drinking his Rogue Energy by using code BROLEAGUE for 10% off.
Yeah, this guy.
Regardless, Mythic, you have been having a hell of the last 2
Yep.
weeks.
Yep.
I
Like,
have. It's been a
20
good time.
22 of your last 30 kills have been in the last 2 matches. And that's pretty impressive.
Yo, you play in a qualifier and all of a sudden, hey, I'm
Yeah.
Right.
Little
kicking
chip on the
ass.
shoulder, huh?
Yeah, I gotta take it back to him.
It's awesome.
Oh,
All I know
Fun
is
watching you play.
we got our asses handed to us in that qualifier league. So we came back with a vengeance, I think. All of us had a little something to prove.
Yeah. Had a little
I may-
grudge, maybe.
I may have watched it.
Locos
doesn't-
Revenge season
That
team
doesn't warm
name.
my heart.
The Locust Revenge.
We'll
Well-
see season 3.
Mythic, I mean, I think I can speak for all of us, but we're definitely looking forward to what you can bring to the table in the future weeks coming in. Canis Lupus, I think, is poised for a playoff push after that big win.
Why, thank you.
Yep.
I couldn't agree more.
Excited to see it.
Team to watch.
All right, thanks for coming in, Mythic. We appreciate it.
Yeah,
I'm
thanks for having
sorry.
me. It was good.
Yeah, appreciate it. Keep popping off.
Have a good night, boys.
You too.
You
Thanks
too.
for joining.
So we have
All right.
2 interviews tonight.
I didn't realize that Mythic had 22 kills of his 30 in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Man, I don't think I've had 22 kills all season, thanks to the power going on and stuff, but
Why you got to talk about it? Just let it go, Jeff. Let it go.
I can't lie. It's bugged
As
me for a
Elsa
while.
would say.
Yeah, she would sing it to me.
I mean,
I'll sing
think
it to you if
after
I have
seeing
to.
how the game went, as a 4v5, it could be pretty frustrating. I would
So-
agree with that.
Who we bringing in for that second interview, Lake?
What is it? Hide your kids. Get them to bed.
Oh, cover
Because
earmuffs?
if you
Earmuffs,
got
children.
headphones, put them on. Because we got ourselves the Ribo.
If you're
We gotta-
watching with your family,
Or you're in a
Turn
public
it down.
place.
Like, go
it's
ahead and
time
get
to put it
the
away.
beep. The
Yeah,
beep working.
so it is Bo Dip.
Is he here? Hello?
I don't know. Is he?
we're waiting.
Oh, we're waiting. We're waiting.
There
Bro
he is.
League After Dark.
What's up, you bastards?
There he
There he
is.
There he is.
Comes in with the smoke immediately.
Ribo. Welcome.
What's up?
Welcome to the Bro Show.
How you
Thank
feeling? How you living?
Pretty good, I guess.
All right.
There we
Well,
go.
Fantastic.
All right, and that was our interview.
And
with
that was
Ribo.
our-
right?
Excellent show.
That's
We're
it.
afraid to ask questions right now because he may swear a lot.
What? I can't swear.
No, you can swear.
I'll try my best not to.
You can do whatever you want. We don't care.
Okay, so the last
Whoa.
his kill dispersion compared to his. Wait, what?
Yeah, you got a little.
Did I get loud?
Get a little robot there.
You
Yeah,
went-
you're
you
good.
went
Is
the
that good
la-
now?
Yeah, it was good.
The last point we made with Mythic on his kill dispersion compared to his total kills, Ribo has almost surpassed that in his almost, but not quite. He's got 25 of his 36 kills in the last 2 weeks.
And
Bravo.
14 deaths, just so you know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you're killing a lot and you're not dying much.
no,
What's your secret?
Smoke a lot of weed.
That's what we were
when
talking about early. But have you smoked more or less?
than last season.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot more.
Okay. Okay. That's what we thought.
Well, you
Yeah.
should have done that
More-
last
Less
season.
alcohol, more weed, right?
Yeah, I don't really drink anymore.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
That's for all you kids out there watching.
yeah, don't drink.
Don't
Don't
do,
drink.
weed.
Just
don't
get
do
high and
drink.
shit.
Smoke
Don't
weed
do drink,
instead.
do drug.
It's natural.
I mean, in week 3, Ryan, you had 10 kills and 4 deaths, and 5 of those were headshots.
Yeah.
And then last week's win, you had 15 kills. I think you might have been top frag even for GB that match.
Loss.
It was- oh, I'm sorry, that was a loss.
Yeah.
So, whoops.
Thanks, Jeff.
First
was
loss of the
crazy.
season, I
Yeah.
might add.
I think, yeah, it was
Mosey's
a loss,
got
but
you. You know that.
yeah, I know you do. Keep bringing up that 5v4. Jesus,
Yeah.
get over it. It was a goddamn month
Let's
ago.
not talk about the scrim
Jesus.
that happened a few days ago.
Hey, I'm
okay?
glad
You kicked
Ribo's
our ass
here.
on coastline.
Yeah,
We
Ribo's-
banned Kali and fucking Vigil in that scrim. We didn't know what the
Well-
fuck was going on.
a win is a win is a win. Can we get those 3 points, please?
Yeah, take them.
No.
Take them.
Well, okay. I have a big question for Ryan.
Okay.
We talked earlier, like, about the scoop and poop.
Yep.
What was
And the
going through
C4.
your and the C4? We might pick his brain on both of them. Actually,
Yeah, I think so because both of them.
We'll start
Plus.
with the poop and scoop, which is that
Scoop
was
and poop.
on. Yeah, sorry.
I mean,
you scoop before you
Poop
poop.
and scoop
Yeah.
is what you do with your dog on a walk.
Yeah, he would have taken too much time for the poop and scoop.
Absolutely.
But you swooped in, you grabbed a diffuser and planted right behind bar on
Yep.
Clubhouse. What was anything going through your mind, or was it just
Instinct.
was it a reflex? Yeah, an instinct. Did you think about it at all, or were you like, oh shit?
Yeah,
We-
it was an oh shit moment. It was a oh shit. So I just dropped hatch and scooped it and planted it.
I think if
was
anything,
Pablo made that fucking play though, because Pablo kills the guy, whoever was behind bar, that C4 Polo. That person was coming behind that bar there to
They were
kill
pushing.
me off plant, and Pablo swings that church
Right.
door and kills him.
Yeah, I think he
So
was
Pablo
in.
made that whole fucking round there.
I think Pablo swung from behind him in armory,
Yep.
if I remember correctly. Shot him in
From
the back.
From the moto.
Oh, he came
Yeah,
from
but-
Moto?
But it was
Oh.
a team
Moto
effort,
and
right?
and the church.
Because that kill wouldn't have got the plant down. You were down to
No.
less than a second. Maybe it was just a fraction over a second. We replayed it at one point. It was right at 1 second you had to get that plant down.
Yeah,
And you-
if you took even a moment to think about it, it wasn't
Yep.
going to happen.
We'll
So
say
that was good
this,
play.
It was the oh shit.
It speaks to the awareness of the Green Bastards
Yep.
to
Yeah.
be to know that he just died. We got like 3 seconds. We got to plant this. Someone, please, God, get in there and do it.
I know it's been a while, but did you guys have any like team comms to make that play, or was it just a bunch of like, hurry
I can
the hell
hear
up?
I can hear yelling. I
I
got him
don't
in the
even-
back. I'm
I
grabbing it.
don't
I'm
even
setting
think-
it. And
I
Polo
don't
would be
even
like,
think I
"Oh, I'm
said-
Polo and I'm sad."
I don't even think I said that I was planning. I think I just planted and shit
You
just went down.
You just took a deep
Like,
breath and
I don't
held
think
F.
we said a fucking word that entire like
Team has your
split
back,
second
man.
there.
Your team has your
Pablo-
back.
Pablo,
Yeah,
the silent assassin, just takes out. I think it was Comets. Actually, that was that threw the C4.
comments. Yeah, it was
Comtez?
Contest.
Comtez. Sorry, sorry.
Good correction.
Okay, so Lake, you wanna pick his brain about the C4?
So kind of a little bit because we were watching. That was when he was coming out of blue in garage, right? We were watching the as we called it, the dance of the sugar plum fairies around the motorcycle. Where I
God,
can't remember
that
this.
was fucking awful.
Did you watch that where they were shooting at each other and then?
Oh
I
my
mean,
god,
yeah.
I forgot about
Yeah.
that. The potato fest that was going on in garage.
I mean, this was a whole event.
yeah, I mean,
I had no idea what was happening. Dirks was just screaming the entire time.
I wish I could hear that.
No
Just-
actual words. It was just like ah.
I think I made the comparison to like that it was like two stormtroopers fighting off each other. And
Yeah.
Dude.
But then you come in from underneath and you're like, oh, here, have one of these. But actually, that was actually not in the same room. That after that, it was happening at the same time.
I hit
That was
the
over.
air jab at the top of main stairs.
Yep. We
And
caught
so
that clip.
forced me to rotate back to. Of course, you get me fucking hitting the air jab, but you didn't get me with the C4.
No, we actually we got it. Maybe we need to grab that clip because I did end up grabbing that clip out of the replay, and we need to send it up because we watched. That was the best air jab to work in your favor that I've ever
I
seen.
know.
Because you hit
I
it
know.
and you immediately rotated back
Yeah,
and
I
you
was
got
like,
a double
fuck
kill.
that. I'm going all the way back to
Yeah,
site, man. I was like, I ain't fucking pushing that shit now. And it ended up
made
working
you.
because all I heard was they're in construction, and I'm like, fuck it. And I just chucked it up and hit it.
It
And it
was
fucking somehow
the angle it took
finally
to
had a
get
break on my way.
over the hatch and land perfectly
Because
on them.
you kind of
It was like,
I mean, I'll
it was like
eh.
rookie of
I
the
was like-
year floated.
I haven't seen the floater pitch since Scuffy McGee.
but I'm not gonna discount this. You had a good call out from your teammates. They said they were in construction. You listened. You rotated immediately, threw that in. You can play it off that hey, it was just all luck, but it was a good call out on your teammate. That's why you guys are playing the way you are.
It was a lot of luck,
that's
buddy.
True.
No.
Hold on. Jeff's like, ah. Quit the
I'm trying to
bullshit.
give him credit, Jeff.
He'll
I'm
never
trying to
fucking
give
do
him
that
credit.
again. I'll
I'm
never
just
do it
saying.
again.
I wish the Fat Wings could have had this 2021
Why
Rybo
do you
on our
live in the
roster.
past, Jeff? We keep talking about
I
this.
stay in the past because we couldn't get a win.
You
We
did
only
get a win.
We got 2 wins all season, and then I think we
against
had
a
2
team that
ties.
didn't win
But
a
you had 6
single
ties?
fucking game.
Well, guess what, buddy? We're on that team this season.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're 0-3.
Yeah, but you guys have had some shit luck, man.
We
They
have,
keep
but it's okay.
Absolute shit
Just
luck.
let it go.
I
We're
gotta
not here to
find a
talk
drink.
about. We're not.
My mouth is
we're not-
dry
Yeah.
as fuck.
We're here to talk about you.
My mouth is dry as.
It
Why?
is.
Why is that? Are you using G Fuel or weed
No,
fuel?
I
No,
use
You better not be
Rogue-
using.
Rogue
There you go.
Energy.
Yeah.
Good job. There you
Yeah.
go.
There you go.
Yeah, I drink
10%
that
off with
stuff
code
and I
Bro
smoke
League.
a shitload of weed.
Okay.
That's why.
I drink
Well, man.
drink Rogue Energy and smoke a shit ton of weed.
We were talking earlier, and some of the best casts I've had, and some of the best moments we've caught this season so far. I mean, they're again not to take away from everybody else, but your 2 random plays coming out of nowhere, I would say, has got me hooting and hollering the most out of anything else. I mean, there's been some good plays, but I don't know what you're doing. Keep it up.
The siege gods are on my side for once. 6 years later.
Unlike
Yeah.
the football gods.
I haven't made any.
Whatever, Jeff.
And that'll do it for Rybo tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Great
my
talking
damn
to you. Go get Rybo and on to the next one.
All right.
I
later, guys.
seriously appreciate you coming by, dude.
Thanks
Appreciate
for
Yeah,
it.
having
really
me, man.
do. Really do.
All right. See you guys later.
Peace.
Later, man.
Yeah.
Well, all right, that brings us up into our final little segment here. Our
What's
upcoming
coming?
week 5 matchups and a little bit of wrap up.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
just want to
I'll-
be first to go on these week 5 matchups.
How about we do this to add something into it?
Oh god.
Let's read each one of them, and then everyone gives a prediction on who wins it.
Okay.
Fair.
okay.
All right. First up here, we got entry denial versus the
I'll take the
anti-terrorist.
second one. Can I take the second one?
The second
What
one?
a-
What do you mean the
What an
second one?
asshole. Okay.
He just wants to
First
call
off.
us losers, Cade.
No,
but-
everyone gives a winner on each one of these.
Yeah, it's like the NFL countdown. We all
Oh,
predict
yeah.
a
And
winner.
somebody's got to keep track of it
Yeah.
and see what our record is so we can see how bad we are at this.
Yes.
Don't look at past records.
All right. So who we got this week? This next week coming up? Entry denial versus anti-terrorist terrorist club. Lake, who you got?
I'm going anti-terrorist club.
All
I'm
right,
not
Jeff,
going
who you
for
got?
Who's the home team here? Who gets to defend first? Who gets to do all that? Do we know that?
Yeah, okay, we're not ready for that.
I think it's entered.
Second
I can
team
do
is home
this
team?
real quick.
If you get it off the website, the first team's the home team. So I'm going to go with entry denial. Am I
No,
bitter?
I didn't get it
Entry
off.
denial is home.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with the home team, entry denial. Am I
You can say
biased?
that all you want, but
Yes,
I
because
like
we
the
just
underdog.
lost to them.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
gonna
need
And
to
I'm
be-
going all against the good boys and the Mosey brothers. I'm going against all of those today.
I'm going anti-terrorist terrorist club.
All right. All right.
So we're
Mosey, who you
split.
got?
I think the same, honestly. The coordination that they showed against us in our match
I think they're
was very well. They were very well coordinated. I think that'll get them rolling into the second half.
I'm
There
going
you
to
go.
say this. The match against you guys, I don't think it was that you guys played bad. I think they played well. I'm saying that sometimes, and you see this in different sports, right? A team will look like they play bad, but sometimes it's just the other team playing well.
Yeah, I mean, they did have a very coordinated defense and attack, but anyone looks coordinated against the Slinky. So
All right.
Slinkies are pretty coordinated. I'm not gonna lie. Have you ever watched them in slow motion? Good boys and cabbage assassins.
I don't think me and Mosey can pick here. Actually,
All right. Well,
Yeah, you
between
have
Leif
to.
and
You
I-
have to. I
We
think cabbage
can't. We're-
assassins. I 100% think cabbage assassins.
well,
And I'll
I'm
tell
gonna
you why.
go with the good boys.
I think the good boys team coordination isn't where it needs to be yet. And I'm going to say
I
that.
agree with you.
If you watch their gameplay, their entries take a long time to get in, which you can tell they're not communicating early enough. They're not
Called
getting
foreplay, like.
it's not called foreplay. You have to touch something for it to be foreplay.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I mean, you can see there's a little bit of the coordination could be a little bit improved. The movement's a little slower. I think they'll get better over time, but I don't know if they're there at the moment. Mosey's so mad about this commentary. He's opted himself out of even
Bowed
showing the
out.
cam. He's over here
He's
like
bowed out.
leg.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
I'm on this one. I'm gonna go with cabbage ass.
Yep.
I think cabbage ass is gonna be able to pull that one out.
I'm gonna have to go with the good boys because that's
Because you're biased and everybody knows that.
yeah. I mean, it's hopefully it will be the first game we get to play with a repeated roster. So that could
Fingers
come.
crossed for you.
Yeah, that
Los
could come in.
Chicos in Vividation.
Oh,
Los
this is
Chicos versus
huge.
Divination.
That's gonna be a game
This
of the
is a
week.
big one.
Yeah. Who's
Now-
casting that one?
To be fair on this one,
we
Vividation
go to
will be
overtime?
subbing.
Future.
Overtime?
Vividation will be subbing
Overtime?
Skeester.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they will be subbing Skeester, but
Do we
I
have
think
the
I
sub
think-
in place yet, or no?
No,
Not yet. Too early.
not yet. Yeah, I can't. I've got to.
does
I don't
anybody
want
have
to.
I
yeah.
need a coin to decide who's gonna flip, who's gonna win that one because I can't. I've got to
Los
pick one.
Los Chicos is home team, so they'll get to choose to defend. And I have to imagine that after taking their first loss, it could be the best thing to ever happen to them.
Yeah.
Los Chicos taking that loss this early could be the best thing to ever happen to that team. And I think they may rededicate and actually come in with a larger focus. And Vividation may come in on that high horse, kind of like Los Chicos did against canis Lupus. So I look for a very, like I'm going to go ahead and say it. It's going to be an OT match.
Well, I agree with that, but who's gonna win in OT?
We got to give wins.
Watch the matches.
Who wins?
No, I think Los
Who's the win?
Chicos is going to pull it out. Actually,
Okay,
I do.
interesting.
Los Chicos.
Yeah,
Like, who
I
do you
think
think
they're gonna come in with a newly lit fire and pull it out.
I'm gonna go with Vividation.
Okay.
I think they've been escalating, right? I think they're on the ascent.
I too will go with Vividation on this one.
Yep.
Okay. Well, Mosey is back.
Back after the good boys, he's so angry.
No, I had to use the facilities very, very badly.
All right,
Mosey,
Yeah, we're
Los
way
Chicos or
over our
Vividation?
gas, by the way. That the gas casters.
Vividation Los Chicos. I think Delusional snap back. I think he's going to snap back, and I think
Split?
they'll take it.
Oh, I like
All
it.
right. Coming up on the next one, we got Cosmic Nomads versus Canis Lupus. Let's go Mosey first. Mosey, who you got?
Wait, I missed it. Hold on.
Cosmic Nomads
Cosmic
versus
Nomads.
Canis Lupus.
I think Cosmic gets their win.
Okay.
Ooh,
Jeff, what you
wow,
got?
that's a bold prediction.
I do think Cosmic gets their win as well. I've watched their newly acquired blanket play a few matches. They are getting more in tune with one another, and they almost got it against Polars last week. And I think maybe Canis comes off just such a big high after that win, possibly leaving the door open for Cosmic. And I think
You think
Cosmic
that's
gets
what it
their
is?
first dub. I think so.
Interesting. I'm going
Nick,
with
who you got?
Canis on this one. I think Canis Lupus coming off that big win is going to have a hard time letting that go. I don't think they're going to be sitting around on their Super Bowl parade waiting for the next season to come around. You know, they're not tossing beers to each other. It's come off that big win and keep showing that same presence. I think Canis Lupus will get this one.
Yeah, I think following behind Light and Mythic for sure, leading on the frag board there. I think Canis Lupus will
73%
go ahead
headshot.
and, yeah, I think Canis Lupus is going to go ahead and take the win and roll this into a second week for him. And that's all 4 matches we got. That's
Awesome.
all 4 matches we got for the next week.
And that's going to end the first half of the season.
Yeah,
We did it.
Which going
Oh
into
wait, we haven't done
that,
it, but we're gonna do it.
going
It's
into
happening
that,
soon.
just to lead up to, we will be making some map pool changes. Consulate is actually going to be out.
Which I'm
Get
okay
it out.
with. I'm okay
Get
with
it
that.
out.
After week
banned.
5.
It's been banned almost immediately every
Mhm.
game.
Everything has been banned. But
Even
Villa and
even
Clubhouse.
season 1, even
know,
season
right?
1, it was played once
Couple
last
Shellys.
season. And Bank will be
Ugh.
in.
Not a fan. Not a fan of Bank. It's a personal
It's
thing.
New Bank though. It's New Bank.
I played New Bank, and all it is they put a hatch into a safe apparently because that makes sense in a bank.
Look, all I'm going to say is if we don't get Bank into a common rotation, I am going to move for us just people
Pro
not
League is
being able to
canceled.
play the past like 3 weeks worth of game or maps. So we force people to play something other than Oregon, Villa, and Clubhouse. Get off those 3 maps, you nerds.
I'm getting really good at running the cams on them, though. I mean, the more we play them, I'm getting way familiar from the top-down view.
Yeah, it does help to learn where the attacks are coming from. Because Lake was on the beast mode on Cam's his last match.
Yeah.
It was all
really
because
great.
of your support.
Well, I think that's all we got for the Bro Show, guys.
Yeah.
Apologize for no highlights, but we all do have jobs, and it was simply too much to accomplish all this. I mean, when you have 4 games and 4 nights,
It was a busy week.
Dude, it's just too much. But we will work it in next week.
Well, I think we owe it to him to grab some of those clips we've looked at as a group and get them out to the group and just
definitely. We just simply didn't have the time this week, but you
No.
know that
Make
happens with
clips.
a league like this.
Make
Yeah, I
clips
mean-
while you're watching the video, watching
everybody's free to.
the matches as they go. And
I agree, Beppo. I agree.
That helps us a lot.
Yeah.
Be able to find clips that people want to see and that we can bring up. So, like we were saying earlier, we might do something that like we'll let people vote on their favorite clips, and then we can maybe use those to talk about during the show.
Yeah. I'm good with that. It's not like we have a hard time finding stuff to talk about. As we said early on, we like to hear ourselves talk anyways.
I like to hear you guys
Excuse
talk.
me. This is supposed to be an hour long, and we're about almost an hour.
Almost an hour and a
so-
half. Oh, okay.
You know,
Let's shut up.
Funny you say that because
Shut
our
up,
match
Jeff.
was supposed to be an hour long. Thanks, Toast.
Get out of the past. Somebody add I don't know. We got to move something.
This is why I have an emote late.
Shut up, Jeff.
All right,
that's
kill
it. I
this
mean-
stream. Thanks, everyone.
We're
Much
done.
appreciated.
We're done.
If
Awesome.
you have any interest in coming to see or messing with any of our social medias, You can visit our link tree
Yep.
that's going to be in the Twitch chat there. Go check them out. We have basically everything you got there. The more interaction we get, the more we're able to be active and do stuff like
Yep.
that. So come hang out.
Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna post this again, I believe, on all your favorite podcast channels, and
Yes.
make sure you download it. It's kind of fun for us seeing people download it, hearing people talk about it, even if you couldn't make it live. We appreciate it. I mean, we do this for us, but at the end of the day, we really do it for everybody else, right? We're having fun, and it's great to see the feedback every time we get done with the cast.
For absolutely no reason.
We have absolutely nothing. I've got nothing driving me forward but alcohol at this point. But guys, I appreciate it. Hey, Jeff, Mosey, Cade, it's always a great
Fun.
time hanging out with you guys. Until next
Absolutely.
time.
This is Broly.